अरे ये तो आ नहीं रहा. Because guys, you cannot pour from an empty glass, and that is our topic for today. So guys, I'm sure each one of you has heard of this term, you know what, just love yourself, or like self-love is very important. And I would just like to clarify here about what it is not before I get into what I think it is. So it is not megalomania, it is not kind of feeding your ego, it is not about having an arrogant sense of, oh, I'm the best and the others are not. That is definitely not self-love, guys. To make it very simple, अगर वो arrogance आप में से आ रही है या किसी और से, and you know you keep feeling the need to keep mentioning, oh, I, me, myself, I'm the best and no one does it like me and I'm just better than everyone else, that is not self-love. That is clearly your ego that's taking a trip. Now self-love is this very, very, I would say, fulfilling, content feeling that you have about yourself. So then what is self-love? Guys, self-love is, I feel, this very secure, confident knowing that you're enough exactly as you are. And of course, you're worthy of being taken care of. You're worthy of having beautiful experiences. You're worthy of kind of reconstructing your self-esteem. Because let's all agree that it takes a beating sometimes. The real world can be very tough and there can be a lot of critiquing and you could get hurt. And those are the days I think you come to know about whether you are full of self-love or whether it is something you need to pour into your own glass, as we showed at the starting of this video. So guys, let me tell this with a small everyday example. We might be doing the same actions, लेकिन वो action के पीछे जो feeling है वो क्या है? Now if I am full of self-love, like the glass which was full of water, and now that love is just radiating from my pores literally. So now whatever I do is because it's coming from a space of self-love which is outpouring. My expectation is less, obviously, and of course the action itself becomes one of love, even if it's something very mundane I'm doing for somebody else or for myself. But अगर self-love कम हो और मैं ये action इसीलिए कर रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे कुछ prove करना है, right? Low self-love is basically, do I deserve it? मुझ में कुछ कमी है क्या? शायद मैं, you know, I'm not worthy of being loved enough or being validated enough. Now from a space of the empty glass, I'm doing the action. उसका result थोड़ा different होगा. Because now I am seeking validation about being lovable from the opposite entity. And guys, this is like giving the remote control of your happiness to somebody else. So I think especially if you love somebody a lot, whether it's your child or your spouse or your parent or a friend, the highest act of love you can do for the person in front of you is to first be high on self-love. So guys, now self-love can manifest in multiple ways. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of program that will be the same for everybody. There are two ways in which I feel you can express it when someone's very high on self-love. There's the physical and the non-physical. And I think both are very important. So the physical would include, you know, obviously things which are physical. Your body, your skin, your health, your sleep, diet, things like that. Which of course when you are high on self-love, you will want to take care of these. Then again, there's the non-physical, which is, I think, equally important or maybe more important, because this is how you're feeling on the inside. So, you know, if you are smart with how you function in terms of your emotions, of your psychology, of the way you think, that is an inner self-love. And I think that is not so much what others can see, but it's more about how you feel. So we will dive into how I exercise self-love in my life. Guys, so one of the, I think, most important traits of self-love is self-acceptance. Now, I know there are some of you who are like, no, you know, you love yourself, you would hustle and do lots of activity, work hard, burn yourself out because you are working hard to give yourself that life. And that is coming from self-love, which is also fine. I think that can come from self-love. My own interpretation is, listen, there's nothing to prove. I am full of self-love and I am more interested in maybe aligning my energies. So I don't have to function like a robo. I don't have to give productivity like a AI algorithm. I will function like a human, enjoying every aspect of my life. And most of it is not to prove anything to anyone. It is just because I am invested in my well-being, because I have maybe realized in the journey of my life that that is when I function the best. That is when I can be the best version to my family and to my friends and to my partner and to any other human I'm dealing with. It's on the days when I'm high on self-love. So this comes with self-acceptance. Now again, I want to make a thing here. There are a lot of friends whom I really love who are hustler personalities. Okay, and they sometimes didn't get my way of approaching things, which is the complete opposite. Without a deadline, more on aligning, more on being joyful while reaching there. And they said, no, if you are high on self-love and you say, no, I accepted myself, how would you grow? Right? It would bring in complacency. You may not want to improve. You might say, नहीं भाई जैसा है ठीक है, मुझे और करना ही नहीं है. Now guys, when I'm saying you need to accept who you are, I mean accept who you are in this moment. Right? Even if I want to improve something, even if I want to achieve something, even if I want a fitness goal which is 6 months away, मुझे शीशे में देख के accept तो करना है कि आज के लिए भैया ये है. This is the body I have today. This is the mind I have today. And on that particular day, loving yourself, guys, is a decision. It is not a spontaneous happening. It sometimes takes work. Because sometimes what you see in the mirror, you have decided not to like. It's not matching with what you saw on Instagram. Okay, you don't like your job or you don't like some aspect of your life. Now that is the day you know, because your self-love is being tested. And on those days, self-love is a decision. It is like I accept that as of 2025, today, at this time, this is who I am, this is how I look, this is what my life is. And I'm choosing to love myself anyways. And I think the portal to the best version of you starts from there. So without accepting who you are in this moment, self-love can't happen, and I don't think any kind of transformation that you're looking to kickstart can happen. So now self-love, I think self-acceptance is the absolute base of the pyramid that we start from. So guys, self-love तो ठीक है, but इसकी टेस्ट कब होती है? It is when the world is giving you a feedback in a way which makes you naturally want to dislike or hate yourself. And let me give a personal example. So guys, you have seen my pictures. I pride myself on not altering my proportions. जैसा भी हो, उस दिन के लिए फोटो में मेरी बॉडी जैसी भी थी, मैं उसको वैसे ही पोस्ट करती हूँ. Because I just feel that if someone is your fan or someone who loves you, they deserve to know how you looked on that day. So much as you try to look good for pictures, I feel editing I have used very, very sparingly, which also means you have seen my multiple versions as I was gaining weight. पिछले 2-3 साल में तो I was diagnosed with PCOD, with thyroid, with all of this, and there was unexplainable weight gain that happened. Of course, and as an actress, or let's say आपको लोग जानते हो, I take Ubers, I still take Ubers, I still ride by rickshaws, I still meet old school friends, family friends. Everyone would very openly comment, "Arey, you to put on a lot of weight. We thought you were pregnant," which is by itself a good news, but not when you're not pregnant actually. And guys, उस दिनों पे I think मेरा natural reaction था कि मैं अपने आप से नफरत करूं. Because especially when someone's told you, especially when your clothes are not fitting. I couldn't zip up a lot of my dresses. I couldn't put the button for a lot of my denims. And then you go in the mirror and there is this natural, very, very organic, negative self-talk. Not even self-talk, you're literally doing mild abuse to your body. Because आप उसको शीशे में देख रहे हो. And the general thing is, oh God, I'm such a hippopotamus. Oh, मेरा पेट कितना बड़ा है, मेरा टांगे कितने बड़ी है, ये पतला होना चाहिए था. This is what my body is, I don't like it. It's very, very easy to start hating yourself. Just because someone has commented your body is less than perfect, or because you think it is less than perfect. क्योंकि आपके mind में कुछ standard है, और वो उसको match नहीं कर रहा visually. So guys, I went through this. My self-discovery of self-love happened only after I found it difficult to love myself. Because let's be honest, you're looking hot, you're doing great, you have a certain desirability in the social context. You can be very high on self-love. It's quite easy. But on the days that doesn't happen, on the days you have a less than perfect body or you're getting less than perfect reaction from people, यार उस दिन पे पता चलेगा आपको खुद से कितना प्यार है. Because make no mistake, your body is your body, it is not you. I would like to believe that who you are is someone way more solid and way more deeper than just your physicality. And from that space of self-hatred, I slowly realized that stubbornness of my weight gain, sometimes it's not going. You start eating lesser, you start doing the work, you're working out, and वो यार weight loss नहीं हो रहा है. वो जितना आप hate करते हो उतनी आपकी body resist करती है. So that was my journey to begin this journey of self-love. I had heard about it. I thought it's about going to the spa, getting a facial, go for a date with yourself, buy yourself a new dress. It's all good. It's all good. That is also part of self-love. But being able to appreciate your physical self and your non-physical self, your emotional self, on days when you find it difficult to love yourself, but you're like, no, I'm going to love myself like I'm the love of my life. Okay, I am choosing to love this person. We all tell our spouses, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends. What do we say? I will love you through thick and thin. Okay, and that literally was my, I think, equation with my own body. So guys, just to conclude about my journey, once I made the decision I want to do better for myself, I consciously did it in a way where it came from love. So एक आपका सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन होता है, वो होता है आपके दिमाग की अंदर वाली commentary. We all have a commentator in our head, and it doesn't matter what the opposite person told you. The only thing matters is what did you tell yourself after they told you what they had to tell you. So you need to guard against that commentator and make sure the commentary is your own. Make sure it's uplifting. Make sure it's observing everything that's beautiful about you. And from that space of love, you decide if you want to do yoga, or you want to do Pilates, or you want to do walking, or you just want to go badass and fully kind of become this gym rat. Either ways, it's all right. But never do it from a space of hating yourself, because then you're trying to punish yourself. It's like, oh, because I'm, this fat person, I don't deserve good food, and I don't deserve to experience something nice, and I will kill myself while exercising because that's it. I'm just a horrible person for having this body. That is the, I think, autopilot way in which humans function. So guard against that. First, appreciate everything about your physical self. That's what I did. Instead of judging the proportions, I was like, okay, this is my body. This is what it has done for me. This is how it functions. My legs allow me to walk and go to places. My hands help me do what I need to do. My eyes help me see. So now I'm not going to just label it as fat or thin or whatever it was. And guys, from that space of enoughness, from that space of self-love, from that space of, okay, because I am so lovable, I want to do better for myself. Slowly, I think, kind of routine developed. And now when I work out, it is out of love for myself, not because I want to punish myself for gaining weight. Today, if I eat healthy, again, it is because I love myself, not because I think I have to deprive myself of an experience. And because I'm doing it from love, I do it within limit, I do it regularly, I enjoy doing it. Because now it is celebrating all that I am. Versus trying to be something I'm not, and trying to punish myself for kind of putting on weight in the first place. This is just one example, guys. But weight gain, जहाँ तक मैं जानती हूँ, सबसे common topic है between boys and girls. The ones who are already thin also, whenever I meet them, they are talking about, oh, how do I lose weight? How do I take care of my tummy? How do I take care of this? I don't like this. I think it's a relatable topic. So this is why I wanted to just give this as an example in the realm of self-love. So guys, these were my 2 cents on this topic we call self-love. Now, in your self-love journey, I would love to be of any kind of help in whichever way that I possibly can. So in the comment section down below, please let me know if it's a journey you wish to start, if it's a journey you're already on, if you're struggling with self-love because you don't think you're lovable, or you kind of know about it but you don't know how to start and from where to start. Please do mention your questions below, and I would be happy to be a part of your journey. So guys, if you're already on the journey of self-love, I would also love to know what is it that you do to assert this feeling of self-love. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.